We're back in the school pickup line. Obviously, I spend my time making TikToks, but what do you do?
Breaking news, a local school board is implementing a school pickup dress code after one woman's outfit caused a 5-car pileup in the school pickup line.
Hey, we're back in the school pickup line.
When you got time to get ready like that? And how you keep your boob from falling out of there?
Hey, we're back in the school pickup line.
What school your kids go to? I ain't never looked like that in a pickup line.
Hey, we're back in the school pickup line.
What? Babe, you're gonna pick up the kids again for me? It's like 4 times this week. Thank you. You are so sweet. The best husband ever.
All right, you guys, I'm headed to parent-teacher conferences. Anyone else
If we look at relationships closely, they are all about power struggles. Women tend to use the notions of love to keep men in their control. Having kids with these women allows them to use men's resources more openly and to their advantage. And women are very shady when it comes to their resources. I have yet to meet a woman who is generous with what she earns or has inherited. And yet they expect men to work hard all their lives and just hand over the money to these women who only occasionally spread their legs apart for them in order to keep these men hooked to them. Men are now realizing this and not giving in to this manipulation, as much as they used to in the past. Men have had enough of the tests and the games, and have been burnt far too often to know what women truly want.
Listen, here's the thing. If you become a divorced mother in your mid to late 30s, I want you to recognize that you are going to witness other women who are similar to you, who are snagging the young bucks, okay? They are robbing the cradle. They're getting the guys who were barely alive when 9/11 happened. And that's all fine and dandy, but I'm here to tell you, as one of those bitches.
Some men are still far from this, and this is why women still continue doing this even today. Simps who don't have strong willpower are easily seduced because women find out their weaknesses and exploit them. A woman who's really great in bed will always be a weakness for weak men. Men need to realize that the hour of pleasure they have in the bedroom is not unconditional. The woman you're dating or are supposed to marry is only doing that so she can get your resources in the long term to finance her life and fuel her material and societal wants. She's using you for the social value of being married to someone stable, to make a network of friends or potential future suitable partners in case this goes wrong, and to have access to funds that allow her decent food, designer handbags, and vehicles.
So I want to talk about something that's been really annoying me lately. This is going to be Icks About Men, but single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do.
The reality is that dating women who are single and have children is a dangerous game altogether. One of the most important reasons for not dating such women is that it's obvious they've made some horrible decisions in the past. She's made some extremely awful decisions in the past, which is the main deterrent to dating a single woman with children. It goes without saying that you need to consider a person's history and past choices. Depending on the situation, the decisions they made in the past are a good indicator of the decisions they will make in the future, and the quality of those decisions. So, it's acceptable if the woman was married to a man who served in the military. It wasn't her fault. She didn't choose poorly, it was about circumstances. But if she just slept with the wrong kind of man and is now a single woman with kids to take care of, do you really want to be associated with someone who has shown such terrible judgment? Would you be surprised if they continued to show such poor judgment in other situations? So let the past and present actions of a person give you some idea of what they may do in the future. You can tell a lot about a woman from her past. Nothing could be worse for a child than for its mother to divorce one of its parents and fail to offer a nurturing, secure, and safe home for the child. At the most fundamental level, they have already failed. Another reason why dating a single woman with kids is not an ideal thing to do is because her obligation to care for and protect her child will always come first. So there is no incentive to get into a relationship with such a woman. To put it another way, in such a relationship, you can never expect to be anything other than second choice at most. You will always come last for such a woman. In my opinion, you already know what's going to happen. You won't even play second fiddle. You'll be the one who does the cleanup. You will serve in that capacity. You will be far down the list of priorities in a single woman's life if you become involved with her, and she has already shown bad judgment in the past. The fact that she will likely experience financial difficulties is another major reason to avoid getting into a relationship with a single woman with kids. She's going to make bad decisions in life. She won't give a damn about anyone else in her life, and she'll struggle financially. Furthermore, the ability to manage one's appetite is hardly ever an issue. When it comes to money, it's all about control and discipline. If you can exercise those two traits, you can also become wealthy. However, no matter how much money you make, if you can't perform those two things in that order, you'll lose it. The point I'm trying to make is that a woman who has kids and is not an earning partner with her is going to be desperate. So as soon as you enter into a relationship with her, she's going to throw that financial desperation onto you and expect you to completely comply with her and use your wealth and resources on her and her children. And you know what? No matter how hard you try to love those children, she's never going to completely let you accept them, because once she's been through a divorce, she won't have that sense of familial stability in her mindset anymore. It won't ever be enough for her. Such a woman essentially loses sight of the bigger picture. She was unable to see the big picture before when she got into a relationship with the guy with the tattoos, and she will be unable to see the bigger picture again. She has a child with someone, but she is unable to raise it, support it, care for it, or offer it a better life because of her relationship. I believe society has to do a little more to educate them and assist them in preventing situations where they end up depending on other people. One of the lessons I've learned in life is that character is what will ultimately shine through, so you must carefully consider that. Therefore, it doesn't matter what they're really saying or what they have. What matters is that these things show them for what they are, and that's what you're dealing with. That serves as your foundation. Nobody's intention alone accounts for it. It goes beyond mere intention because we can determine your intention from the outcomes. Therefore, if a woman with children decides to leave her husband while he is at war, she may have acted rationally because she was thinking about both her own and her children's futures. But if she decides to not be with someone who is more than capable of providing for her, who respects her, likes her, and wants to spend his life providing for her, being a caring husband and a loving father, then that's not her being rational. That's her trying to fulfill her long-lost wishes of being with a bad boy who might give her an adrenaline rush for some time, but who will never be able to provide for her. And so, this is how most women who fixate on guys who have no plan for life get into situations where they're divorced or left behind with children, while the stereotypical bad boy moves on to another woman because he doesn't know how to take care and provide for his own children, who are his own flesh and blood. And that's just disgraceful. A single woman who has kids is not an ideal partner to be with, and my unsolicited advice is to always steer clear of such women, because now, you'll only be someone she had to settle with out of desperation. Thanks for watching The Circle of Kings. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything all kings like yourself need to know.